It's one of those questions a kid might ask, but the answer is actually pretty mind-blowing. We see it every single day, but have you ever really stopped to think about why the sky is blue? I mean, seriously, why blue? Why not green or purple or even orange? Well, it turns out the color of our sky isn't random at all. Nope, it's the result of this incredible interaction between sunlight and our atmosphere. And once you get it, I promise you'll never look up the same way again. All right, so to crack this mystery, we've got to start at the source, the sun. And believe me, what you think you see isn't the whole story, not even close. Okay, so here's the first big secret. That white light you see coming from the sun, it's kind of an illusion. In reality, that single beam of sunlight is a mashup of every color you can imagine. We're talking red, orange, yellow, green, blue, and violet, all crammed together. And we can actually prove this with a really simple tool, a prism. When you shine sunlight through it, the prism basically acts like a sorting machine. It bends the light and separates it back into all of its individual colors. And what pops out the other side? A perfect rainbow. So, key takeaway here, sunlight contains all the colors. Got it? Good. Okay, so piece one of the puzzle is that sunlight is secretly a rainbow, but that light has to travel about 93 million miles to get here. And for the very last part of its trip, it has to slam right through our atmosphere. See, our planet is wrapped in this invisible blanket of gases, mostly nitrogen and oxygen. To us, it's just the air we breathe. But for a beam of sunlight, it's a massive, chaotic obstacle course made of trillions and trillions of tiny little molecules. So, what happens when that multicolored beam of sunlight smacks into this atmospheric obstacle course? Well, this is where the real magic begins. It's a process called scattering. The super sciencey name for it is Rayleigh scattering. I know, it sounds complicated, but trust me, the idea is actually super simple. Think of it like a game of pinball. The sunlight is the ball, and the gas molecules in the air are all the bumpers. When the light hits these molecules, it doesn't just pass straight through. It gets bounced or scattered all over the place. But, and this is the most important part of the whole thing, not all the colors get scattered equally. Not at all. Blue light travels in these short, choppy waves, which makes it super easy for those tiny gas molecules to knock it off course. It gets scattered like crazy. Meanwhile, colors like red and orange have long, lazy waves. They tend to just plow right through the atmosphere with a lot less trouble. Okay, let's take a breath. We now have all the pieces of the puzzle. We have the multicolored sunlight, we have the atmosphere full of those pinball-like molecules, and we know that blue light gets scattered way, way more than any other color. So let's put it all together. So, just to recap, what are our three key ingredients? First, we've got sunlight, which is really just all the colors of the rainbow bundled up. Second, we've got our atmosphere packed with all those little gas molecules. And third, we have Rayleigh scattering, that process that just loves to bounce blue light around. And here it is, the big reveal. Because that blue light is being ricocheted and scattered in every possible direction, up, down, sideways, you name it, it basically paints the entire sky. So no matter where you look, some of that scattered blue light is traveling from that spot directly to your eyes. And that, right there, is why the whole dome above us looks blue. Simple as that. It's really just this beautiful, chaotic dance of light and air happening over our heads every single day. So the next time you step outside and look up, just remember, you're not just seeing a color. You're literally watching physics happen on a massive planetary scale. Pretty amusing, right? Makes you wonder, though. If our sky is blue, what color is the sky on Mars? That's a question for another time.
Infotech, I 360.